Some of the most powerful lessons aren't found in books. They're found under the sky, in the soil, and in the rustling of leaves. At Punya, we believe that one of the best classrooms usually does not have walls. Today I'm joined by Soumya, our nature and EVS champion, who will guide us on how nature inspires learning every day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Soumya, you take so many classes outdoors. Why is nature such an important part of how children learn?
Nature is ever changing, and nature is the perfect place where the child can learn the subject. Be it sensory seeking or be it hands-on activity, the child will always find a better place to uphold himself and be in the lap of nature to learn the subject better. Now, when we talk of nature, it is about how one can be groomed into a better human being as well as a better citizen. That's why nature learning is so much important in Punya.
So it's not about teaching EVS but giving them direct experiences that they'll remember.
Right, ma'am. It is about giving hands-on experience to the child. Whether it is about teaching the life cycle of a butterfly or it is about water cycle, we believe at school that how we should impart that knowledge through nature learning.
Amazing. Can you share a moment where nature-based learning really clicked for your students?
Yes, ma'am. We have a perfect example that happened recently. I was teaching them how oxygen is released by a leaf, one single leaf. And I wanted to show them how sunlight as well as shade helps in releasing oxygen. So the kids were taken in two different areas and they were given a beaker with some water and one leaf. And they observed it throughout the day and they found out that when the leaf was kept in under the sun, the bubbles were formed, a lot of bubbles were formed, but when inside the shade there were lesser bubbles. So that's how we promote hands-on activity and nature learning in EVS through Punya.
I'm sure kids are going to remember this throughout their life. What's the one thing that you'll tell the parents who want to nurture this love for nature at home?
I would always say that first, as a parent, you should read the poetry written by Rabindranath Tagore in the year 1930, which is about the child, that how spirituality and humanism is connected with nature. I am right now holding a fly that I found on the staircase. And the activity as a teacher I would do with my kid is that I would bring this fly to them and I would ask them to use their magnifying glasses to see how the wings are beautifully developed, how the insect's thorax is, and how the insect must be breathing. That's how you emphasize on nature learning. Be it at home or be it at any place around, when our five senses are active, we can give a perfect learning environment to the kids.
Here, we don't just teach about the world, we let children experience it. This is the Punya way.